Oh my, I had to jump on. I have to tell you guys what my ex just did. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I don't go there. One is out of the utmost respect for the mother of my children. And number two, out of the utmost respect for my children. So let me ask you this. How often do you smack talk your ex? How much do you smack talk your ex? And who do you smack talk them to? I'm here to say, stop it. Don't do that. Back it up. You might have some really, really valid complaints. What she did, what she said, how she's doing it, what she's doing now. Valid complaints. You might be exactly right. And it's not cool and it might hurt so much. And I get that. That's conversation for a therapist. That's conversation for your closest of friends. That's probably not conversation for your attorney per se. Well, we can talk about that because you're paying them $500 an hour. Therapists are cheaper than attorneys. By the way, so am I. We'll talk about that later. But there's three real areas where this is not okay to sit down and just smack talk your ex. One is if at work, especially in public, around and about, just talking, oh, you won't believe what she's doing now. You won't believe what she's doing, the drama, the soap opera. Let me ask you this. When you hear somebody else talking smack about somebody else, who do you start to think less of? The person they're talking about or the person who's actually doing the smack talking? I don't know about you, but you will tend to lose credibility. You will lose reputation the more you smack talk about your ex. It's just the reality of how it's working. The second area of those three, the court, the judge, that's not what they're solving for. They don't want to hear your complaints about you won't believe what she did and she's doing this and she's doing. They're not solving for that. And that's a preview of an upcoming video. What is the judge solving for? But here's a hint. They're not solving for what a fill in the blank your ex is. That's not what they're solving for. And they don't want to hear it. And by the way, you will lose credibility to them if you only go down that path. And number three, and most importantly, your children. For a couple of different reasons for your children. But number one is for their own emotional well-being. They have been through enough. They are going through enough. Their family is being broken. We are breaking their family. And the last thing that they need is to hear you smack talk their mom. They don't need that. In front of them, don't talk to other people in front of them about, you shouldn't be doing it anyway, but especially not in front of them. But to them, no. They don't want to hear, they don't need to hear how bad their mom is and what their mom did and their mom did that. And that's so the wrong place. Okay? So back that up. And I would just ask you to think about, how would you feel if somebody was talking smack about your parents? You, right now. Somebody talking, and it could be true. You might talk to me about my mom this and my dad that. How's that going to make me feel? You want to do that to your kids? Their own emotional well-being. Stop it. But the other big reason, this is a second of two on this third part, but your daughter, if you have a daughter, is looking to you and how you treat her mom. When you were married, yes, and right now, how are you treating and how are you talking about her mom is how she's learning, even right now, she deserves to be treated when she's an adult. You want to smack talk her mom? Talk all these bad things to her mom, about her mom, to her? She's learning, oh, that's how I deserve to be treated. Your sons, when you were married, and now, right now, they're learning from you how they should treat women, including women who may have disrespected you. How should they perform? How should they treat women when they get older? They're learning that from you right now. And if you're busy smack talking their mom, they're learning, oh, that's what I should think of women. That's how I should treat women. Is that what you want to show these boys that are going to be young men in the world? That's the biggest thing that I'll ask you to think about. So, yeah, talk to your therapist about it. Talk to your closest friends about it. Do you have a close best? Us guys, we don't like to use words like best friends. Do you have a best friend that you can talk to about it? And by the way, I personally am a lot cheaper than attorneys. One, initial consultation is free. So let's set up some time to talk. Talk to someone you trust. Talk to an objective source. The advantage I have over therapists, they have more mental health training. But I've been there, man. I've been through the throes. I've been there. I can relate. So let's talk. DM me. I would ask you to like and subscribe. Please do so. Read forward if you feel like somebody could hear this. But let's talk. DM me, reach out, lombardicoaching.com. That's what I'm here for. Give me a call. Hope to hear from you soon. Let's keep the conversation going.